remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:49 left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Harden throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, James Harden is still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Hayward comes in for P.J. Washington. Martin's checked in for Oubre, and it's Dennis Smith in for Rozier. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for James Harden. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got the lead up to 4 now for Charlotte. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
On the clock, here's Thibault. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play.
Korkmaz, he's jacked in for the 76ers. .34 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Melton. Back to Thibault. Passes to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by Philadelphia.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now, here's Melton. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Niang.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Big-time play throughout the first half for LaMelo Ball. He had 27 points and 1 rebound. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets?
They've really established themselves to the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
Their perimeter defense was lackluster, to say the least. Shooters were getting open shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I could walk up the set in a suit and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that defense.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Pass to Tucker. The pass to Harris. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Hayward with some nice D.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Washington kicks to Plumlee. Back to Washington. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
The 76ers trail by 10.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And here's Harris from the arc. They get it back. Tucker. And at last, they get one to fall. Tucker's got 6.
You know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Here's Ball. Plumlee trying to break loose. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight.
The 76ers trail by 8. To the paint, here's Harden. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Ball, no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Harris outside. Embiid in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Plumlee's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Rozier for 3. Traps in the tray. Rozier's got his first 3 points of the game.
You've got to defend this. I mean, Rozier is more than willing to take the 3 ball if you give it to him.
Bucket is good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Deep 2 from Ball. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
Some changes here for the Hornets. Nick Richards comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Oubre subbed in for P.J. Washington. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. It has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5", has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length. when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want to that make him a versatile defender.
Nobody near Milton. The 76ers with another miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Puts it up there for Harrell. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The alley-oop throwdown by Harrell right there, emphatic. and he fires up his teammates as well.
Hornets leading by 9. Ball kicks to Oubre. Pass to Hayward. The kick out to Ball. Launches it. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that kick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for George Niang. And it's Korkmaz in for Shake Milton. Here's Harrell going inside, and he banks in the layup. Harrell's got 4 points this quarter.
The closer he is, the better it is for Harrell. He's just trying to play to his strengths, and that's keeping it tight inside.
Deep 2 from Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Ball's got 44.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Thibault kicks to Melton. And they recover it. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. And that one is stuffed right through.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Fires from the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Melton. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
There's Ball with the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Ball's got 47 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Charlotte. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Front court is Thibault and Harris. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Tucker in at the 5. Smith against Harden. Outside, Maxey. Over to the left wing. Tucker can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Thibault on the wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. A nice shot by Tucker.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
3-pointer. Martin Good on the three-point shot. Martin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
And it's in there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Harden. Passes it to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Harden with the stuff.
You know, whenever James Harden steps onto the courts, you're almost expecting him to go off. He's got a great reputation that's well earned in this league as an elite scorer.
Drills it from outside.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Plumlee, and it's the Hornets another 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Thibault over Plumlee. Thibault can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Thibault on the wing, covered by Oubre. Out to Harris. Stolen by Washington. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Terry Rozier's checked in for the Hornets.